Good morning. Today I'll be teaching you how to do an MCQ test flawlessly. That really is absolutely no way. This method is foolproof. It should ideally get you full marks in your exam. Let's look at the first question. A wire of length 2 units is cut into two parts which are bent respectively to form a square of side is equal to x units and a circle of radius r units. And the sum of the areas of the square and the circle so formed is minimum. Then, now, in this case, remember that usually in MCQ tests, 28% of the time the answer is B, so you just stick B. If you don't know what to do, you just stick B, and it's correct. Next, for x x belongs to R, f of x is equal to magnitude of log 2 minus sin x, and g of x is equal to f of x. Then, now, this is a really interesting question. It's a question that is very interesting, and it is a question that arouses interest. However, we will have to add a fifth option here that says not taught at school. Since I really was not taught this at school, I don't know how to do this. Hopefully this will be correct. There is no reason for this to not be correct. I mean, come on. Next, if a curve y is equal to f of x passes to the point 1 comma minus 1 and satisfy the differential equation y1 plus xy upon dx is equal to x dy, then f of minus 1 by 2 is equal to. At this point, we must realize the flaws in certain techniques that people implement. Inky Pinky Ponky will not work here, sadly, since if I start here, then I will end up here again, since Inky Pinky Ponky has 16 words in it and there are 4 options. So, in this case, we usually leave the question. Since I have no idea how to do this, and since other people who are seeing this video also probably have no idea how to do this, let's presume that nobody knows the answer to this question and move on with our lives. On the fourth question. If the sum of the first 10 terms of the series... I should remove this. If the sum of the first 10 terms of the series is 1 3 by 5 plus 1 3 by 5 blah 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 plus 4 plus 1 3 by 5 plus dot 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 is 16 by 5 m, then m is equal to... Right, this is a very interesting question. Here, you will notice that the options are 99, 102, 101 and 100. Now, what we like to do in this case is look at the median option and look at the one that seems the most probable. You will see that the most normal option is 100, right? It's 100. The other options are 99, 101 and 102. So what you really want to do here is pick 101, since it comes between two options, and since the frequency of options that are above the normal expected answer, like usually people say it's 100, right? Like whatever comes up, 100, because that's simple. So the frequency of these two, which are more than 100, is more. So that means it's not 99. So we can cross 99. It can be 100. Of course it can be 100. But it can't be 100. Because the people who have made this exam, they wanted to learn something. They want to differentiate the good from the bad, right? They wanted to study and come and solve this. However, we don't do that here. So we have to guess, basically. Now 102 might seem right because, well, it's more than 100. But it is another deceptive method to basically persuade us from not choosing this. It's actually 101. And we can see that the option here is answer 3. Next. A uniform string of length 20 meters is suspended from a rigid support. A shortwave pulse is introduced at its lowest end. It starts moving up the string. The time taken to reach the support is, take g is equal to 10 meters per second square. This is again a really interesting question. Now what you want to do here is, you take your keyboard, right, and preferably, it should be a Windows desktop that you're using. You press the Windows button. You type these words. This is really important now. Google, or in some cases, CHROME, and then you type this question out word by word, and you can understand what the answer is. So it's really the simplest question in this whole exam. So I won't even try to solve this. It's it's beyond below my skill level. Next one. The pair having the same magnetic moment is atomic number of these is this. Now, here we will see that if you look at the options very carefully, you have chromium coming thrice. So that means chromium is in the options. That means chromium is there in the answer. So that means it's either 1, 2 or 4. 3 is out. Now you will also notice that iron is coming 2 times. So we can again say that it's not 2 and it's not 4. So it has to be 1. Oh wait, right, so it has to be 1. Since, I mean, this is completely foolproof. There is no way this is wrong, right? So yeah, there you have your answer. It's 1 only. Right. The last 3 questions I have here are really interesting. 7. Which one of the following complexes shows optical isomerism? Now I'll be honest, I'm not very good at chemistry. So what you really want to do here is, so you hover your pen around the question like 6 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Then you get up, right? And then you do a rain dance. I won't do those since I've already done that before attempting this. And then you drink some coffee very dramatically with a big sip. So you have to go, you take the jug and you go, right? You need to make that sound effect for it to really come to life. And then you leave the question and move on to the next question. The next question is, it's a lot of English, that's for sure. It's related to chemical kinetics, which is how reactions are carried out. Here, what you want to do is, oh, this is very easy. This is again probably one of the simplest answers in this whole thing. Now it's either 1 or 4, but these people usually try to trick you, right? So what you want to do is again add a 5th option and write more than minus infinity and less than infinity. Really, there's no way this is wrong, right? So again, full marks in this one. I don't see what can be wrong in this. Next, 9. What does this even mean? Jeez. Okay. Okay. At this point, you wanna really put your pen down, right? Put your hands together. And then you really ask yourself, why am I doing this, right? Then what you do is you get up, right? You get up, you get out of your seat. You take a hike, you enjoy nature, and accept you're going to fail the test if you haven't studied for it.